The Rocket Man has returned! A little smaller this time.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mech Fans Toys Huge Dragon. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Huge Dragon being both huge and a dragon. Yeah. On this side of the box, we have some shots of things that are in the box. On the other side of the box, we have Omega. On the top, more shots of things and stuff and things. On the bottom, things and stuff and QR codes if you want to scan them, see what they do. There you go. Scan words and things and stuff. On the back of the box, we got your obligatory... You got your obligatory product shots. He does this, that, the other things and stuff, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along here, we have Huge Dragon, aka Omega Supreme. And this is a pretty cool figure, in my opinion. So, here he is in his base mode, and I do quite dig the base mode. I think it looks quite cool. So we'll take a look at each of the components here individually. First, we'll take a look at the little tank here. Let's see, with some nice red paint there up top. You do have the transparent section there for the face, as you can see. You know, there's no hiding the face. It's just right there, just staring at you. But you get some nice silver in there as well. The treads are also painted, and you got a bit of detail going on there. And there's the underside. There are no wheels. It doesn't roll or anything, but still nice little tank going on there. And here we have the central section of the base itself. You can see you got a nice ramp going up top there. Of course, you have the rocket itself. Back here we do have some missiles. You can see really nice metallic red paint here, which I wish they used for the rest of the figure. But yeah, really nicely done, with some gold in there for the missiles themselves. The missiles or the missiles, however you want to pronounce it. Sometimes I say missiles just because I want to sound fancy. Missiles. Anyway. And we'll just disengage the rocket section itself. It just tabs on right there. And here we have the rocket, as you can see. Pretty nicely detailed. We got some spots here of bronze, which looks quite nice as well. And down here we got some transparent plastic at the bottom. There's the top. Get some little spots red there. You also have a little hatch here that opens to reveal a little door, which I think is a cute little touch. So you have that going on, and of course you have the tracks themselves. Not a whole lot going on. They're just tracks, but you know, hey, nicely detailed. And you got some spots of gold in there as well. So yeah, so let's put all this back together here. And for comparison, here it is with the Master Made Omega Supreme. Just so you can see how they scale with one another. Oh, here's a little tank as well, so we can get a comparison of the tanks. So, there you have that. And here he is with the G1 Omega Supreme, just the tank, because I think this is enough to illustrate the size of this. You can see the tank is almost as big as the base mode there. So, there you go, because it's precious! So precious. And just because, we'll bring in a little Titan Master here, just so you can get a sense of the size there. There's a Titan Master with the whole base. So, there you go. So now let's run through the accessories, because you do get a bit of stuff with the figure itself. You get two of these little, you know, pods or storage thingies, I don't know. And in one of them, you get this thing, and these are meant to go with the little mech robots. I believe one of them came with the Shockwave that I reviewed, and unfortunately I got rid of it, so I don't have it anymore. So I can't demonstrate it with this, but all this is just meant to be like armor that you clip onto those little robots. So you got one here, you know, has some cannons, some treads. What exactly you do with it, it's in the pictures, but you can do things and stuff with it. So there's one, you know, again, it's nicely done. You got some silver paint there on the treads. Looks good. Cannons, guns, things, stuff. Yay. So that's one. And the second one, open it up. You can see it's just some big turbines there. And again, we have more guns and whatnot. And this is meant to, that just fell off. How dare you? How dare you? You stay. As you can see, this is meant to be like a flight pack for one of them as well. You can see fans there, done in silver. Look at some nice detail going on. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can use if you want to use it, if you have those little mech dudes that Mech Fans Toys puts out as well. You got some armor for them. And you also get not one, but two baggies full of weapons. This one has, you know, some cannons, some missile racks going on in there. You even got two knives here, two shanks going on. So that's in one. And the second one is just more guns and some claws, and some more claws and some more guns. So you get baggies of little stuff to add to these things and to the little mech dudes. And the last thing you get are two of these big cannons right here, which I do quite like. I believe these were released with, I think, one of the Diaclone figures they put out, one of those Diaclone knockoffs they put out. But so they look really nice. They're done in a very nice silver. You can see the barrel's done in gold. You get some bronze going down the side there. They look really, really cool, though. They do have a transformation aspect to them. If you actually bring this section down and open it up, there's actually a hand in here. So this is actually meant to be an arm for a robot. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. You know, hey. They decided to throw it in the box with this figure, so hey, you can use it if you want to. You can attach it to the base mode here. There are these notches right here, and you just slide this square section in and just push it down to secure it. And if you want the base mode here to have some more armament, there you go. You can just give it some, you can give Huge Dragon here some huge cannons in this base mode. That's a thing you want to do. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? Hey. It's a thing you can do if you want to do it. So there you have that. Now let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. Now, before we get to robot mode, there are quite a few alternate modes that you can put this in. I mean, really, they're just kind of fan modes, but yeah, I'll show off a couple of them. I won't show off all of them. You know, they're all in the instructions. I'll show off a couple of them, just a couple of my my personal favorites. And I do have the instructions right next to me because I don't remember how to do them. But we're just going to wing it here. We're going to wing it. Okay, so first what we need to do is we just need to remove this one section right here. And that's all we're going to need from this. We'll just push that back there. So we need this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take these sections here and just bring them down. Rotate them and... Oh, no, we're going the other way with that. So we can bring this down. And these will serve as supports. And then we take these and we just bring them around, rotate these in, bring this around, and rotate in like that. Just kind of angle these up, and this will serve as another support piece right here. So it's going to be kind of like a tripod thing we got going on here. And then you just kind of get everything straightened out as best you can. And you got that going on. And then this, you just sit right back here, and they just have like a big cannon emplacement. Hey, why not? dare I say, why not? It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. You can have, you know, little dude here behind there, manning it, doing things, doing stuff, doing things and or stuff, or doing both things and stuff. Hey! Why not? So, that's one mode you can do if you want to. Another one we can do is we can remove this section of the rocket and put that off to the side. And then, what are we doing here? Okay, so now we're just rotating the legs forward like that. And now these will come back like so. And these will serve, again, as support pieces. We can close these up like so, and now that's going to sit like that. Close that up. Again, just kind of get all this straightened out like that. And you got that going on. And then we bring in these guns and just connect them like so, and like so. And you have that setup going on. Oh, one more thing we have to do is we have to take the backs off of these things. That's what the instructions say to do anyway. And these just peg in right here onto the sides. I guess just to fill in that space. I guess that's what that's for. Fill in the space. Make things look cool. Make things look cool with their filled up space. Because filled up spaces are cool. I don't know. But there you got the full look there. Again, you know, hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it, and you can sit one of those little mech dudes right in here. That's the way it has it shown in the instructions. You know, Titan Master just kind of drops in there. But hey, you can be in there if you want him to be in there. Hey, how you doing? Ah. It all just came apart. It all just fell apart, just like my hopes and dreams. Anyway. So, there you have that. Again, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. And as I said, there are other alternate configurations. They're all in the instructions. Like I said, I'm just going to show a couple of them. I'm not going to show all of them, you know, because they're basically just fan modes. But hey, they're things you can do if you want to do them. But now, we'll just get down to robot mode. We'll get down to the nitty and the gritty. We'll get down to the main event here. So we will remove these guns and get him transformed up into robot mode. So let us just untab this from the back, put that to the side, and we'll just raise this up a bit. And you're just going to take this whole assembly here and just bring this up, clip that into place, and we'll just straighten his legs out like so. Bring the arms around, and there you have that all ready to go. Yay! So now we're just going to bring in the tracks here. We're going to remove this section here. They just tab in right up in there. And what we do here is these will just tab in right here onto the sides, like so. And then just swing all this around. That will tab onto the other side. Oops, I put it on. Make sure you put it on the right way. You want the yellow facing forward. Don't be a dum-dum like me. Bring that around and bring this up. That will lock all that into place. And there you have a leg all done. Second pass, just like the first. Make sure the yellow is facing this way. That way. That way. It's alright. It's okay. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And there you have the legs all done. So now we'll just bring in the tracks, and you simply just take these and fold them in half like so, and we turn them around, and these are just going to slot in right there onto his back like that. Fold this up and just slot it onto his back, and now he's got his wings. And now we just take his hands here, and that will just plug on right there. And this one will plug on right there, like so. Now he's got arms, now he's got legs, but now we need to form the head. So we just bring in the tank here. This whole assembly will just come down, take the treads, and just fold them in like so. And then we just open up the chest, and this just drops right down. Close that up. And there you go. There you have Huge Dragon in his robot mode. And he's a nice looking little Omega Supreme. I quite dig him. I like it. I like it. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. And again, he has a transparent plastic there over the face. The eyes are painted in what looks like a metallic blue. It's not easy to tell from behind the visor, but it looks like it's done in a blue, and it even looks like there's some silver up here around the forehead region. But pretty nice done head sculpt. And you got some silver right here on the shoulders. Got some bits of silver. You got some black. And you got some pretty nice detail all around. You got some red going on in there. Some more bits of silver. And going down the legs. Big old feet. And you got some nice bronze going on in there, as well as some bronze in here. Got some bronze on the inner thigh as well. And moving up the back, you can see that gold paint back there. Some more silver. Got some red back there. And the big old Omega wings. So yeah, all around a pretty cool design in my opinion. Now articulation-wise, the head can rotate. Can do a full 360. His turret ponytail can move up and down if you wanted to. Arms can rotate. Of course, the wings get in the way, but they can rotate a full 360. On nice ratchets, they can move in and out. You have bicep rotation. You have a ratcheted elbow with 90 degrees of bend there on this arm. The claws are on a hinge at the base and a hinge there. So his claws have some posability to them. I do have waist rotation, which is also ratcheted. Legs, you move forward that far, back that far. Oh, a nice ratchet. Outward, you can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You get under 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. Again on a nice ratchet. And the feet do have some tiltage, and you do have a toe joint, which can move up and down if you need it to. So all in all, he is pretty posable. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the Master-Made Omega Supreme. Just so you can see how they scale together. And here he is with G1 Omega Supreme, because it's precious. So stinking precious. There's his head. Precious! Whee! And just because here he is with the real Huge Dragon, here it is with the Fans Toys Omega Supreme. Yeah, he's way smaller. Duh. Are you shocked? Are you really? Are you really? Anyway. There you go! And here he is with some other Mech Fans Toys figures. Here we have Megs and Wave. So you can see how that works out. Here he is with Magnus. So you can see how they scale. And here he is with the Dinobots. I just got their Snarl, so that will probably be tomorrow's review. But yeah, here is Huge Dragon with the Mech Fans Toys Dinos. So there you have that. And last but not least, just for a mainline comparison, here it is with Power of the Primes, Voyager Starscream, and Leader Class Optimus Prime. As you can see, he's pretty much leader class height there. So there you go. So there you have Huge Dragon. It's a cool figure. I do quite like it. The base mode looks cool. The robot mode looks really good in my opinion. The transformation is, enjoyable, which is always a plus. Quality-wise, the plastic on this feels pretty good. Granted, it doesn't feel as good as the plastic on their Dinobots and the other figures that I've reviewed from this company. But it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is some cheap, knockoff plastic. It still feels good, just not as good as other figures that they've put out. But that being said, it does still feel nice and sturdy. All the joints are nice and snug. Everything works as it should. Everything stays in place. So, no complaints there. So all in all, a cool little Omega Supreme to have on the shelf. So there you go. And now I picked this up from a TF Direct. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. For all your other Transformers needs, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Mech Fans Toys, a Huge Dragon, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Hey, Omega Supreme! Look at you! You're not bigger than the set! It's about time. Anyway, I heard there's this place on Cybertron. It just opened up, and it makes the best pizza bagels in the universe. So what do you say? Can you take me there?
Omega Supreme is not here to act as your servant.
No, not servant, just chauffeur. Come on, man, best pizza bagels in the universe. How can you pass that up?
Like this.
Right. All right. Maybe another day, when you've had time to think about it.